Welcome to our deep dive into how neuroscience can revolutionize learning and education. Did you know that every time we learn something new, our brain forms new connections? This process, known as neuroplasticity, is at the heart of how we acquire knowledge and skills. For instance, a study published in Nature Neuroscience found that after just 1 hour of learning to juggle, participants showed changes in their gray matter density. Understanding these mechanisms can significantly enhance educational strategies. Imagine if we could tailor teaching methods to better align with how our brains naturally process information. This isn't just theoretical. Schools around the world are already implementing brain-based learning techniques that have led to improved retention rates and student engagement. So, let's explore how tapping into the science of the mind can transform education as we know it. At the core of learning lies a complex web of cognitive processes that shape how we absorb and retain information. One key process is attention, which acts like a spotlight, focusing our brain on relevant stimuli while filtering out distractions. For instance, studies show that students who can maintain focused attention for at least 20 minutes have significantly better comprehension skills compared to those with shorter attention spans. Memory plays another critical role, breaking down into short-term and long-term memory systems. Research indicates that spaced repetition, a method where information is reviewed over increasing intervals, can boost long-term retention by up to 50%. This technique leverages the brain's natural tendency to forget new information if it isn't reinforced regularly. Understanding these processes can help educators design more effective learning strategies, tailored to how our brains actually work. Next, we'll dive into how emotions influence our ability to learn and remember. Memory formation is a fascinating process that involves several parts of our brain. When we learn something new, such as a fact or skill, neurons in our brain form connections called synapses. These connections strengthen over time through repeated use, much like how you might build muscle with exercise. For example, the hippocampus, a key structure in memory formation, plays a crucial role in converting short-term memories into long-term ones. Interestingly, studies show that sleep is essential for this process. During certain stages of sleep, our brain consolidates and stores new information more effectively. In fact, a study published in Nature Neuroscience found that participants who slept after learning a task performed better than those who stayed awake. Understanding how memory works can help us develop better learning strategies, like spaced repetition or interleaving different subjects to enhance retention. Next up, we'll explore the role of emotions in our ability to remember information. Attention is like a spotlight in your brain that illuminates what you need to learn. Did you know that the average person can only focus for about 20 minutes at a time before their attention starts to wander? This is why techniques such as the Pomodoro technique, which involves working for 25 minutes and then taking a short break, are so effective. By structuring your study sessions this way, you align with how your brain naturally processes information. Improving focus can also be achieved through mindfulness practices like meditation. Research shows that just 10 minutes of daily meditation can enhance concentration and reduce mind wandering. For example, a study at the University of California found that participants who practiced mindfulness for 2 weeks showed significant improvements in their ability to sustain attention during tasks. Understanding how our brain's attention works is key to optimizing learning. Next, we'll explore how memory consolidation plays an essential role in retaining information long-term. Personalized learning strategies are revolutionizing education by catering directly to individual brain functions. Research shows that students who receive personalized instruction can improve their performance by up to 30%. For instance, a study from the University of California, Los Angeles found that when students were taught using methods tailored to their specific cognitive profiles, they showed significant improvements in both memory retention and problem-solving skills. One real-world example is the use of adaptive learning technologies. These systems adjust content based on a student's performance, ensuring that each learner gets exactly what they need at the right moment. This approach not only boosts productivity, but also enhances engagement by making the learning process more relevant to individual needs. Understanding how personalized strategies can unlock unique brain functions opens up endless possibilities for optimizing educational outcomes. Next, we'll dive into the role of neurofeedback in enhancing focus and concentration during study sessions. The brain's structure and function play a crucial role in educational outcomes. For instance, studies show that students who engage in regular physical activity have improved cognitive functions like memory and attention, which are vital for learning. Research from the University of Illinois found that physically fit children performed better on tasks requiring concentration and had larger hippocampi, a brain region critical for long-term memory. This highlights how optimizing brain function can significantly enhance academic performance. Additionally, neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to change and adapt, means that targeted educational strategies can help students overcome learning difficulties. For example, interventions like cognitive training programs have been shown to improve reading skills in children with dyslexia by rewiring the brain's neural pathways. Understanding these neurological foundations opens up new avenues for boosting productivity. In education, next, we'll explore how sleep impacts learning and memory consolidation. Engaging students is crucial for effective learning, and neuroscience offers some surprising insights into how we can do this better. For instance, incorporating movement breaks during lessons has been shown to improve focus and retention. A study from the University of Illinois found that just 20 minutes of physical activity a day could boost academic performance by up to 15%. Another technique is using varied teaching methods, such as visual aids and interactive activities, which can activate different parts of the brain and enhance understanding. For example, a classroom in New York implemented this approach and saw a 23% increase in student engagement rates over just one semester. By integrating these neuroscience-backed strategies, educators can create more dynamic learning environments that not only keep students engaged, but also foster deeper comprehension and long-term memory retention. Next, we'll explore how sleep impacts learning and productivity. Understanding how our brains function can significantly boost productivity in education. One key insight is the concept of neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections throughout life. For instance, spaced repetition, a technique based on this principle, has been shown to enhance memory retention by up to 50%. This method involves reviewing material at increasing intervals, which helps solidify long-term memory. Another effective strategy is leveraging the brain's preference for visual learning. Studies show that visual aids can improve learning efficiency by about 40%, as visuals help encode information more effectively into our brains. For example, using infographics to summarize complex data or concepts can make them easier to understand and remember. By integrating these neuroscience-backed techniques into educational practices, we not only enhance learning, but also foster a more engaging and effective learning environment. Next, let's explore how sleep impacts brain function and productivity in education. Sleep plays a crucial role in how we learn and remember. During sleep, our brain consolidates memories, transferring information from short-term to long-term storage. A study published in the journal Science found that participants who slept after learning a new task showed a 40% improvement in performance compared to those who stayed awake. This is because during deep sleep phases, particularly slow-wave sleep, the brain replays and strengthens neural connections linked with what we've learned. Another fascinating fact is that REM sleep, characterized by rapid eye movements, enhances creative problem-solving skills by integrating new information with existing knowledge. For example, a study in Neuron showed that people who had more REM sleep were better at solving complex puzzles the next day compared to those who didn't get enough REM sleep. Understanding how sleep impacts learning can help us optimize our study routines and ensure we're giving our brains the rest they need to process new information effectively. Next, let's explore how nutrition plays a role in boosting brain function for better learning outcomes. Did you know that what we eat can significantly impact our brain function and learning abilities? Studies show that children who consume a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and lean proteins perform better academically. For example, a study published in the Journal of School Health found that students who ate breakfast had improved memory and attention compared to those who skipped it. Similarly, omega-3 fatty acids, found in fish like salmon and sardines, are crucial for brain health and cognitive function. These nutrients help build brain cell membranes and support neurotransmitter function, which can enhance learning and productivity. So next time you're planning your meals or your child's lunchbox, remember that a balanced diet isn't just good for the body, it's essential for the brain too. Now let's dive into how sleep impacts our ability to learn and retain information. Physical activity isn't just about keeping our bodies fit. It significantly impacts how well we learn and process information. Studies show that regular exercise can boost cognitive function by increasing blood flow to the brain, enhancing memory, and improving attention span. For example, a study published in the Journal of Pediatrics found that children who were more physically active performed better on standardized tests compared to their less active peers. Another interesting fact is that just 20 minutes of moderate exercise can increase levels of norepinephrine and endorphins, chemicals that enhance cognitive functions like attention and focus. Incorporating even short bursts of physical activity into daily routines can make a big difference in learning outcomes. So whether it's taking a quick walk or doing some stretching exercises during study breaks, these activities can help keep the brain sharp and ready to absorb new information. Next, we'll dive into how sleep plays a critical role in consolidating what we learn each day. Stress can significantly impact our ability to learn and retain information. When we experience stress, our body releases cortisol, which can interfere with memory formation and retrieval. In fact, studies show that prolonged exposure to high levels of cortisol can actually shrink the hippocampus, a key area in the brain responsible for learning and memory. For example, research published in the Journal of Neuroscience found that students under chronic stress performed 10% worse on memory tasks compared to their less stressed peers. This underscores how important it is to manage stress effectively to optimize our learning potential. When we keep stress levels in check, we can enhance focus and retention, making the learning process more effective. So let's dive into some practical strategies for managing stress next. Emotional regulation plays a crucial role in learning. When students can manage their emotions effectively, they're better able to concentrate and absorb new information. For example, studies show that children who practice mindfulness techniques improve their attention span by up to 15%. This means that when kids learn to calm themselves during stressful situations, they perform better academically. In fact, a study from the University of California found that students with higher emotional intelligence scored an average of 20% higher on standardized tests. Emotional regulation isn't just about keeping cool under pressure. It's also about fostering positive emotions like curiosity and excitement about learning. Understanding how to manage our feelings can transform the way we approach education, making us more resilient and engaged learners. Next, let's explore how sleep impacts brain function and memory consolidation in learning. Technology has revolutionized how we learn by leveraging insights from neuroscience. For instance, interactive simulations allow students to experience complex concepts in a hands-on way, which can boost retention rates by up to 90% compared to traditional lectures. A great example is the use of virtual reality, VR, in medical training. Studies show that VR enhances spatial learning and memory, making it easier for aspiring doctors to understand intricate anatomical structures. Moreover, adaptive learning technologies use algorithms to tailor educational content based on individual student needs, significantly improving comprehension and engagement levels. As we delve deeper into how technology can further enhance these neurological processes, the next scene will explore specific apps and tools that are reshaping education today. As we look ahead, it's clear that neuroscience will play an increasingly pivotal role in shaping educational practices. For instance, research shows that personalized learning plans, tailored to individual brain development patterns, can boost academic performance by up to 20%. Imagine a classroom where each student's learning path is customized based on their unique cognitive strengths and weaknesses. This isn't just a dream. Schools like the Khan Academy are already leveraging these insights to create adaptive learning technologies that adjust in real time based on a student's progress. Moreover, advancements in brain imaging techniques could enable educators to monitor and enhance engagement levels in real time, ensuring that students stay focused and absorb information more effectively. With such tools, we might see a significant drop in dropout rates, currently at 6% globally according to UNESCO. As these innovations continue to evolve, the future of education promises not only higher productivity, but also a much richer, more inclusive learning experience for all. Next, let's dive into how you can apply some of these neuroscience principles in your own study habits. Recent research in neuroscience has shed light on how our brains process and retain information. For instance, studies show that interleave practice, where students alternate between different types of problems instead of focusing on one type at a time, can improve learning by up to 40%. This method leverages the brain's ability to make connections across various concepts, enhancing memory retention. Another fascinating finding is the impact of sleep on learning. Researchers have discovered that during deep sleep phases, our brains consolidate memories and process new information more effectively. In fact, a study published in Nature Neuroscience found that students who slept after studying performed better on tests than those who stayed awake. These insights are crucial as they guide educators to develop more effective teaching strategies. By integrating these findings into classroom practices, we can significantly boost educational outcomes and productivity. Next, let's explore how technology is being used to further enhance learning experiences based on these neurological principles. Teachers can leverage neuroscience insights to significantly enhance their teaching methods. For instance, understanding that our brains have limited working memory capacity means that breaking down complex information into smaller chunks can make it easier for students to process and retain knowledge. Research shows that this technique, known as chunking, improves learning outcomes by up to 20%. Additionally, incorporating physical activity in lessons can boost cognitive functions, like attention and memory. A study found that students who participated in regular physical exercise performed better on academic tests than those who did not. By integrating these neuroscience-backed strategies, educators can create more effective and engaging learning environments for their students. Next, let's explore how technology can further support these educational approaches. Parents play a crucial role in supporting their children's learning by understanding and applying insights from neuroscience. Studies show that when parents are involved in their child's education, it can boost academic performance significantly. For example, a study published in the Journal of Educational Psychology found that parental involvement accounted for about 10% of variance in student achievement across different subjects. Parents can help by creating an enriching home environment, setting high expectations, and encouraging regular reading and learning activities. By staying informed on brain development stages and using techniques like spaced repetition or interleaving, parents can enhance their child's retention and understanding. For instance, engaging in discussions about what children learned during the day helps reinforce neural connections and solidifies memory. Next, we'll explore how technology can be a powerful tool when integrated with these neuroscience principles to further boost learning outcomes. Throughout this journey into the neuroscience of learning, we've uncovered some fascinating insights. Research shows that spaced repetition can improve memory retention by up to 50%, making it an invaluable tool for educators and students alike. We also learned about neuroplasticity, which proves our brains are capable of changing and adapting throughout our lives, not just in childhood. This means continuous learning is possible at any age, a concept that's transforming educational strategies worldwide. Looking ahead, the future of neuroscience in education holds immense potential. With advancements like EEG and fMRI technologies, we're gaining unprecedented insights into how the brain processes information. Imagine personalized learning plans tailored to individual brain patterns. This isn't just science fiction, but an emerging reality. As we wrap up this exploration, remember that understanding the brain's mechanics can revolutionize how we learn and teach, making education more effective and accessible for everyone. Today, we've explored how understanding our brain can significantly enhance learning and productivity. For instance, research shows that spaced repetition improves memory retention by up to 50% compared to traditional cramming methods. And studies on neuroplasticity reveal that our brains continue to form new neural connections well into adulthood, meaning it's never too late to learn something new. As we wrap up this journey through the neuroscience of learning, remember that these insights are just the beginning. If you're eager to dive deeper, consider exploring resources like Make It Stick by Peter C. Brown or checking out online courses on cognitive science and education. Keep experimenting with different techniques to find what works best for you. And don't forget to share your own learning experiences in the comments below. Let's continue this conversation together.